Have you ever been in a situation where you were unsure if your business strategy might violate a criminal or civil law? Or you are apprehensive that your actions could expose you or our organization to serious penalties? These situations are common in the highly regulated and competitive healthcare industry. It can be a challenge to keep up with business demands while consistently complying with the law. Imagine that you receive your sales quota for the quarter, and you know it will be a struggle to meet that goal. You quickly realize that if you can convert one very active competitive account in your territory, you could easily meet or exceed that quota. Do you offer the physician a consulting agreement to close the account and satisfy your quota, even if it feels like that might be unethical or even possibly illegal? Or do you rely solely upon your knowledge of the products to sell to the physician and possibly risk missing your quota? The good news is that by the end of this brief video, you'll have the tools to confidently make the best decision in these kinds of situations. You'll make the right choices for both yourself and for the organization, avoid potential risks or liabilities, and feel a whole lot better in the process. The first step is to identify the laws that have the most impact on our role in the healthcare industry. The three most essential U.S. federal laws to be aware of are the Anti-Kickback Statute, the Physician Self-Referral Law, and the False Claims Act. It's important for us to understand what each law is about. Our daily actions are governed by these criminal and civil laws, and having a thorough understanding of them will keep both ourselves and our organization safe. The Anti-Kickback Statute makes it unlawful to knowingly and willfully offer, pay, solicit, receive, recommend, or arrange anything of value, either directly or indirectly, for the purpose of inducing the referral of federal healthcare program business. In other words, it is illegal to attempt to persuade a physician to use our products by providing some type of gift or service, such as taking the physician out for a lavish meal, providing him with tickets to a golf or sporting event, or creating a sham consulting agreement that pays for services that were never rendered or documented. Next is the Physician Self-Referral Law, commonly known as the Stark Law. This law makes it unlawful for a physician to refer any Medicare or Medicaid patient to an entity providing a designated health service, such as lab work, physical therapy, or x-rays, if the physician or an immediate family member of the physician has a financial interest in the entity. The Stark Law does provide an exception for an entity providing a designated health service to give a physician a limited amount of non-monetary compensation and benefits per year. This amount is adjusted each year to account for inflation. For example, a physician owns a medical imaging company, and she consistently refers her Medicare or Medicaid patients from her practice to her imaging center. This referral relationship gives her the financial incentive to possibly bill for services that may not be medically necessary. Lastly, the False Claims Act makes it unlawful to knowingly present or cause to be presented a false or fraudulent claim to the government. In practice, this means that it is illegal to submit a claim for items or services that were not provided, to double bill for items or services, or to falsify claim information such as dates or signatures that inaccurately support the payment of the claim. For instance, submitting claims that were a product of an illegal kickback, improper coding advice, or off-label promotion could all result in false claims liability. Any organization or individual who violates these laws could incur penalties, such as fines, and in some cases, jail time. Violations can also affect our ability to participate in federal healthcare programs like Medicare and Medicaid, which would have a serious impact on our ability to do business. The last step is to report any incidents that violate or potentially violate the law to our organization's compliance department. Failing to do so subjects us to legal action and potentially serious fines. Following the policies and procedures the organization has put in place can help us to avoid violating these laws. Compliance with the law is everyone's job. In summary, we must be sure that we can identify the laws that have the most impact on our industry, thoroughly understand each law and how they affect our day-to-day activities, and report any incidents that violate or potentially violate any healthcare laws. 3 simple steps to confidently making the best decision. In the situation involving your sales quota, it should now be evident that you cannot offer the physician a consulting agreement to convert the business, as this would be unlawful. Instead, you can educate the account about the features and quality of our products, as well as our organization's beliefs and passion for excellence. You can show what makes us a better and safer choice for the physician and her patients. Following the law will preserve the organization's reputation and help win business the right way. If you have any questions about healthcare laws, please contact the compliance department. We're here to help.